What's going on social media? It is August 11th and I'm going to bring to you an update for single family home activity in Miami-Dade County, looking specifically at 4 specific markets. This is going to be the area around Coral Gables. It's going to be the area around 33173 Sunset, and it's going to be further out west in the area by Miami Executive Airport, and then further south by Palmetto Estates, Richmond Heights, kind of West Perrine. So in the last 14 days in Coral Gables, specifically between Miami and US 1, and then between 57th Avenue and Lejeune, we have had 9 closed transactions. 3 of them were closed in cash. So a third of the transactions that we've had closed in the last 14 days in Coral Gables have been cash closings. The most expensive one was a $4.5 million property. It was a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2-half-bath property that was built in 1990 with 4,940 square feet. This property did not have a pool and it wasn't on the water, but it did close with cash after being on the market for just 4 days for the full asking price. Our lowest price closing in Coral Gables in the last 14 days was $620,000. It was a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom property that was built in 1943 with 750 square feet. This property also did not have a pool and it was not on the water, and it closed with a finance transaction after being on the market for 15 days, also for the full asking price. There's currently 88 active listings in Coral Gables, and their median time on the market is 43 days. To put this into context, in the middle of May, my market update for May 19th, we had 53 active listings at the end of that 2-week period, and their median time on the market was 20 days. So the amount of time that the active inventory has been on the market has more than doubled since early or mid-May. Looking at our next market in 33173, we had 3 closings in the last 14 days. 1 of them was closed in cash. The most expensive one was a $1.5 million property. It was a 4-3 that was built in 1976 with 2,810 square feet. This was a finance transaction. It did have a pool. It was not on the water, and it was on the market for 38 days before going under contract. Our least expensive closing in this area was for $480,000. This one was a 3-2.5 that was built in 1980 with 1,548 square feet. 3,000, crazy. It was a cash transaction after being on the market for just 8 days, above the asking price by $25,000. The active listing count at the moment is 35 listings, with the median time on the market being 29 days. This is a basically negligible difference from the amount of time the active listings were on the market in our last update in middle May. However, it is more than double the amount of active listings. So the freshness of the inventory hasn't changed. However, we have doubled the amount of listings that we have in 33173 from middle May. Our next market in 33196, this is kind of by the area surrounding Miami Airport, a little bit north, including the hammocks, and a little bit south, including West Richmond. We've had 12 closings in the last 14 days. 1 of them was closed with cash. The most expensive one was $842,000 for a 4-3 that was built in 2016. This property was 2,597 square feet. It did not have a pool, nor was it on the water, and it closed with a finance transaction after being on the market for just 42 days. This was for the full asking price. Our least expensive closing was an estate sale. This was not a standard sale. It was a distressed property. It was for $285,000. It was a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1-half-bath property that was built in 1991 with 1,399 square feet. This property was a cash closing after being on the market for just 6 days, above the asking price by $45,000. Once again, this was a distressed property. There's currently 76 active listings, and their median time on the market is 31 days. To put this into context with our middle May update, we had 49 at the end of that period. We're up to 76. However, similar to 33173, there's a negligible difference between the amount of time that these active listings have been on the market, so the freshness is similar to what we were in middle May. Looking at our last update area, we're looking at Richmond Heights, Palmetto Estates, and West Perrine. This is the area specifically north of Southwest 184th Street, all the way up to the Cutler Drain Canal, and then between the Turnpike and US 1. In the last 14 days, the most expensive closing was for a $575,000 property. There was a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom property built in 1974 with 1,586 square feet. This property did have a pool, but it was not on the water, and it closed with a finance transaction after being on the market for 8 days for the full asking price. The least expensive closing in this area was a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom property that closed for $310,000. This property was built in 1950 with 1,336 square feet. It was closed with cash after being on the market the very same day that it came to market. It was not on the water, nor did it have a pool. This was below the asking price by $10,000. Current active listing count in that area is 51 active listings, and their median time on the market is 37 days. To put this into context, with middle May, we ended that period with 33. So from 33 active listings in middle May up to 51 now. However, similar to Coral Gables, the median time on the market is now 37 days, where before in middle of May, it was 20 days. So it's almost double the amount of time that the active inventory has been sitting on the market. Over the last 14 days, we started off the 14-day period after coming down in mortgage rates by about 20 basis points, starting off the period with a 5.3 according to Freddie Mac for a 30-year fixed rate mortgage. 1 week into this period, it had dropped down to 4.99. This was the lowest that it had been for many, many months. And we've just ended today's reporting. We ended the 2-week period with today's reporting of 5.22% on the average 30-year fixed rate mortgage, again, according to Freddie Mac. If you'd like to know how any of this information affects the value of your property, or you'd like to know more information on any specific area within Miami-Dade County, please feel free to reach out and I will be happy to help. My name is Marvin Mora. I'm a broker associate down here in Miami, Florida. You guys stay safe. Take care. Bye-bye.